Junkie Show with Rudnick.
Oh, hi everybody. You know, there are so many award shows for movies, but there's only one award show for the worst movies, the Razzies. All the nominees for the Razzies just dropped, and we are lucky enough today to have the father of the Razzies, John Wilson. John, how are you, sir?
I'm all right, doing better than the nominees.
Oh, zing! So, John, how long have the Razzies been in existence?
If you're old enough to remember when John Hinckley shot Ronald Reagan, that was the first Razzies.
Oh, that's my fondest childhood memory. So, I see that you have a Razzie with you.
Yes.
Tell us about this.
Okay, these are handmade if the winner wants it, which doesn't happen terribly often.
I accept this award on behalf of Screenjunkies for being the worst show on the entire internet. Thank you, John Wilson.
You're very welcome.
So, John, are you excited to break down the list of nominees with us?
A lot of garbage to plow through, yep.
A lot of garbage to plow. We have an esteemed panel to help us talk about the nominees. Let's introduce them. We have our good friend of the family, fellow Screen Junkie, Nick Mundy. Also, from Belated Media, Michael Barrity, who you may recall did that fantastic video, What If Episode 1 Was Good?
We're going to get my version of episode 1. So here we go with What If.
Michael, thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Guys, let's start with Worst Picture. The nominees this year are Battleship, Oogie Loves and Big Balloon Adventure, That's My Boy, 1,000 Words, and Breaking Dawn Part 2. Battleship, thoughts, you guys?
When you look at the box, it's just like, oh, it's a hand playing a game. Like, that's all they have, and they're like, well, what do people like? They like aliens, and they like robots, and they like explosions, and let's just put all these things that people like in a movie, and if you do that with flavors and you try to make a dessert, you're not gonna get a good tasting dessert.
How f***ing dumb do they think the audience is?
Put The Rock in it.
Oh, they're the one with...
Put The Rock in it. You say that about every movie.
Well, yeah,
Nick.
because The Rock is awesome.
That's My Boy, Adam Sandler.
Holy cow, that's my boy.
It didn't look as bad as Jack and Jill.
Actually, it was worse. Jack and Jill was just stupid. That's My Boy was offensive.
People just think of Adam Sandler as shit. But, like, what about when he was, like, our generation's favorite actor?
Oh, yeah. No, like Billy Madison, the whole, everything. But
That's why this stings so much.
Moving on, Eddie Murphy's back with 1,000 Words. When did Eddie Murphy turn?
Are you talking shit about Nutty Professor?
I can't tell the difference between the Clumps, Nutty Professor, and Norbit. I'm sorry.
He's all the characters. It's hilarious.
Yeah, in all the movies. You could do a supercut and turn that shit into one movie.
The one with Jada Pinkett Smith is fantastic.
Okay, was that Norbit?
No, that was Nutty Professor.
He's in a fat suit. Oh yeah, he's in a fat suit in all of them.
Oh, I just stuck up for goddamn. I just stuck up for Nutty Professor.
That's gonna be on your epitaph. Final film, Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 2.
I love you. I love you.
This is the best of the Twilight franchise, or one of the better Twilight movies.
That's like saying it's the best dump you've had all week.
Well, that's a special moment. Okay, worst actor. The nominees, Nicolas Cage, Eddie Murphy, Robert Pattinson, Tyler Perry, and Adam Sandler. So let's hit these one by one. Oh.
Can I first interject real quick?
Yeah.
I am glad that Taylor Kitsch didn't make this list, because it was a rough year for Taylor Kitsch.
I think we can all agree this year was a bitch for Kitsch.
You guys are ignoring, like, the worst actor in the world right now, and it's Tyler Perry.
I will meet his soul at the gates of hell before I let him take a person that I love from me.
Not because he's necessarily shitty. It's just like, Tyler Perry, you're Medea. You don't see Ernest doing romantic comedies with Meg Ryan.
Yeah, he's
Stick
dead.
to what you do. I know you
Ernest is
wanted.
dead.
Ernest went to camp and he went to jail and he got scared, and that's what Ernest did. You are Ernest.
Also nominated Pattinson.
He's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The nominees for worst actress, Katherine Heigl, Mila Jovovich, Tyler Perry in drag, Kristen Stewart, and Barbara Streisand.
For Christmas, I thought I would take my mom to go see The Guilt Trip, because I forgot to get her
Backfires,
anything
didn't
else. And she hated it, and then she got mad at me. So Barbara Streisand is definitely the worst actress for ruining Christmas.
I just think that Medea's tired at this point.
If I come back up these stairs and you still in this bed, I'm gonna get completely naked and get up in there with you and spoon.
Congratulations, you've done it. We're sick of it. You can quit it.
So we hit the big three categories: worst picture, worst actor, worst actress. If you want to see all of the nominees, you can go to Razzies.com. Before we go, I want to ask you guys, what was left out?
Cloud Atlas was a piece of garbage.
Amazing Spider-Man. If you're going to reboot a movie franchise, don't simply copy-paste plot points in the exact same order. That's just lazy, and we're not stupid.
One thing that I noticed was Tarantino not being nominated for Worst Supporting Actor for Django Unchained. It was just such a sore thumb. That was like a piece of shit in the ice cream. Panel, final thoughts?
I just hope that the certain makers of these films or actors in them will make better choices in the future.
33 years later, it hasn't happened yet.
Guys, that's our Razzies Roundup. What was your worst picture, worst actor, worst director, etc.? Let us know in the comments below. Share this, click, subscribe, all that stuff. Thanks for watching. I'm Hal Rudnick. Bye-bye.